This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Vizsla Copper, Mr. Chris Donaldson. Chris, Happy New Year. It's great to catch up. How are you, sir?
Happy New Year! Yeah, no, I'm doing great. What a difference a couple of months makes in the sentiment out there. So definitely energized and ready to get rolling here for 23.
Listen, let's get right into it. I think 2023 is going to be a barn burner of a year in the gold space, in the copper space, in the lithium space, the graphite space. I think we are really in for a really, really profitable 2023. And so, hence me reaching out when I saw the news that you just completed the airborne magnetic survey at the Woodjam Copper Project. Copper, of course, kissed 420 here yesterday and looks to be holding really, really well, that 412, 413, 415 level. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this high definition aeromagnetic survey because the way that I understand it, it's the first of its kind on this property. Is that accurate?
Yeah, not the first, but definitely more complete, and we expanded over an area. So, taking a step back, if you remember, we finished our consolidate or merger, I should say, with Consolidated Wood Jam just at the end of last year. It took about a year to finally get done. So we've been just chomping at the bit to get working on the property, but now that we've got it under control under VCU, we're able to start working the properties. And yeah, we ran the mag survey, which is really just the first step for us. So the property itself, it's got a historic resource on it. There's kind of four key areas. It's a porphyry cluster that we've got there. We've had in the past some really, really strong intercepts there, including 110 meters at 2.5 grams gold and just under 0.5% copper. So we've got these known areas, but we also have a lot of areas that haven't been tested. About 70% of the property has not seen much exploration. So we believe these porphyries occur in clusters. We found four of them. So the purpose of the mag survey was to look for lookalike targets across the property here. So we're really setting ourselves up for a drilling program that'll happen in the spring, certainly before summer. But it's good for a start, and we're waiting. We're just kind of interpreting the data that we got now, and hopefully we'll get some prime targets out of it.
Excellent, excellent. And just to be clear, this is the first survey that Vizsla has conducted on the property, correct?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I mean, this is our first bit of work. If you go back, so the property's been around for a while and got quite a bit of attention up until about 2013. So Gold Fields came in. They put about $30 million into exploration and so on, and pumped out the historical resource. So we've got a good base to start from. But what happened over the last kind of 10 years is, there's been a little bit of work on it every year. Woodjam did I wouldn't say the bare minimum, but very little exploration. We're now taking all that and breathing new life into it, and we've got a good team and some cash behind us to really get us back out there. And so this is first step, and then really looking forward to start drilling and getting back out there and with some good results.
Beautiful. We've seen momentum in the stock clearly. Give me your thoughts on copper. I'm very, very bullish on copper, but I got to get your thoughts on it. I would imagine you share a similar sentiment.
Yeah, so I mean, it's exciting for me. So if you remember, for 10 years I was working for a company called Western Copper and Gold, and we were talking about this pending copper crunch that was coming for, I mean, I was years and years, I had the same graph and almost every copper company has it. And I still have it, right? And it shows a gap of about 8 million tons that's going to be needed by 2030, which is, 7 years away. But that gap has already started. We're seeing, record low LME levels right now, and that's now finally reflecting in the price. The all-time high, I think, was just under $5, and I think we're going to blow through that over the next year or two, and going forward and hit some all-time highs. So the timing is really great in the space. It's unusual though on the copper. I mean, historically has been called, doctor copper. The economy's going well, copper goes up. it goes poorly and it goes down. But those fundamentals seem to have changed a bit because, when these recessions happen, big infrastructure projects are coming online, and those need a lot of copper. And we're also seeing just an absolute revolution in the way copper is being used as the world electrifies, and so that has kind of disrupted that Dr. Copper thesis. And I think we're in for a heck of a ride here over the next 5-10 years.
I couldn't agree with you more. I suspect you and I will be chatting frequently this year. Good to have you back on, and hopefully we're chatting soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Gerardo.
Appreciate it, Chris. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.